This is the BMW R1200R, a bike that, for reasons I'll never quite understand, flies under the radar. It's not a bike that demands attention, but it's one that deserves it. In a world obsessed with speed, torque, and all the latest gadgets, this bike offers something different. It offers a connection, a bond between machine and rider that's becoming harder to find in today's world of hyper-focused engineering. When you twist the throttle, it's not just about the power. It's about the response, the feel of the engine beneath you, the vibrations that travel up through the seat. It's like shaking hands with an old friend every time you start her up. So, why doesn't everyone own one? It's a question I've asked myself many times. It's not the flashiest bike. It doesn't shout about its presence. And maybe that's the point. This machine doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. This bike isn't for those chasing the next big thing. It's for those who appreciate the art of riding, who find joy in the simplicity of a machine that just works, and works beautifully. Maybe that's why it hasn't sold like hotcakes. It's not trendy or extreme, it's just right. For the right person, at the right time. But for those who get it, the R1200R isn't just a bike. It's a companion, a trusted steed for countless journeys, both on the road and within. I am one of those people. This bike has taken me on some of my biggest adventures in life yet. I used this bike not just to explore new roads, but to navigate the twists and turns of my own journey. When I moved to Spain, I left almost everything and everyone behind. It was a new beginning, but it came with a sense of loss, of leaving behind the familiar. But I had this bike. The R1200R became more than just a machine. It became a piece of home. Every time I fired up the engine, I felt that sense of belonging, of being grounded in something solid and reliable. As I rode through unfamiliar landscapes with the sun casting shadows on winding roads, it was this bike that reminded me I wasn't alone. It carried my memories, my hopes, and everything I had left behind. On every ride, I found a bit of myself again. This bike has been my companion, my constant in a world that changed so drastically. It's more than just a ride. It's a lifeline, a reminder that no matter how far we go, we can always find our way back to what truly matters. But what is it that makes this specific bike such a perfect partner for exploring the unknown? Let's start with its heritage. The R1200R is part of a lineage that goes back decades, rooted in the tradition of BMW's legendary boxer engines. This engine, with its distinctive horizontally opposed cylinders, has powered BMW motorcycles for generations, known for their reliability, durability, and character. When you ride an R1200R, you're not just riding a bike, you're riding a piece of history. And this history is felt in every aspect of the bike's performance. The power of smooth 109 horsepower isn't just for show. It's there to carry you through long stretches of highway with ease, making those cross-country rides feel like a breeze. I've taken this bike on countless journeys, including an unforgettable 1,800-kilometer trek from the Netherlands to Spain. The R1200R made it feel like just another ride. The engine never struggled. The power was always there. And at the end of the day, I wasn't left feeling drained. Instead, I was ready to go again. But power alone isn't enough when you're out there, miles from anywhere. That's where the bike's carrying capacity comes in. The R1200R is equipped to handle more than enough luggage, whether it's for a weekend getaway or an extended adventure. With a full set of panniers, I've carried everything I needed without feeling weighed down. The bike's balance is impeccable, a allowing you to ride comfortably, even when fully loaded. It's this ability to carry what matters that makes the R1200R more than just a bike. It's your home on the road. And let's not forget the torque, the 115 Newton meters of torque that this bike delivers effortlessly. It's the kind of torque that gets you up to the peak of the highest mountains, through twisty roads, and out of tight spots with confidence. No matter how challenging the terrain, this bike has the grunt to conquer it with ease. On my way to Spain, I decided to take the long way round and ride through the Pyrenees, climbed the steepest inclines and navigated hairpin bends, all with the R1200R delivering power exactly when and where I needed it. What truly sets the R1200R apart, though, is its incredible ergonomics. BMW has engineered this bike with the rider in mind, ensuring that long distances feel less like a challenge and more like an adventure. The seat is supportive, the riding position is natural, and the controls are intuitive. Every time I've ridden those long 1,800-kilometer stretches, I've arrived at my destination not exhausted, but exhilarated, ready to explore even more. This is a bike that understands your body, adapting to every shift in weight, every change in posture. It's designed for endurance, for those who want to push the limits of what's possible, whether that's crossing countries or just finding the most scenic route home. And that's why this bike isn't just a machine. It's a trusted companion on the road, built to take you places you've never been and to bring you back with stories to tell. It's the perfect bike for those who don't just ride, but who explore, discover, and push the boundaries of what's possible. Maybe it's not for everyone, but maybe, just maybe, it's for you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And if you've ever ridden one of these bikes before, let me know your stories in the comments. I'd love to hear where your R1200R has taken you.